So sometime in my 100 level in school, back in university, I finished my lecture for the day and was planning on going home. When I checked, I didn't have any money with me, and I was wondering what would I do. I didn't want to beg, I didn't want to trek home because I was staying off campus, and where I was living was very far from school. And I was like, okay, I have money in my account. Let me go and withdraw money from the ATM. But all the ATM on campus that day were not working, except one. And then when I went there, I saw a very long queue. I was like, okay, when would it get to my turn? But I had to wait because I didn't want to trek home. So I waited. But I noticed that the ATM was not dispensing cash to people. And where I was like, God, no way. I'm not going to trek home and I'm not going to beg. So I began to pray in my heart. Like, God, please help me. I don't know what was going to happen, but then I was just praying in my heart. So people kept going to the ATM and they were not withdrawing any money. But right there, I was just praying that, God, please help me. I don't want to beg. I don't want to trek home. It got to my turn and I went forward. Before I actually slot my ATM in, I prayed on it. I slotted the card. As I slotted the card, money came out. I was so happy. I was so delighted. I was like, wow, thank God. Thank God, thank God. So I took the money and left there. But I didn't leave that environment completely. I waited a bit. I left there and I waited a bit. I was looking. I wanted to see if the ATM would dispense cash to other persons. So I waited, I was looking. The next person went there. So they thought, because they saw me coming out with money, they thought that, oh, maybe the thing was now dispensing cash. So I waited. First person went, the ATM didn't dispense any cash. Another person went. Up to like 5 persons went and the ATM did not dispense cash to them. So I was the only one that had money come out from the ATM. I was like, I was so happy. That was a miracle. Like every other person, the ATM didn't dispense cash to them, but only me, the ATM dispensed cash to me. I was so grateful and happy. I went home. The next day, I told my friend Kende in school of the amazing miracle God did through me. And it was like, it's a lie. Why would the ATM dispense such a card to only you? It's a lie that we should go there. We should go there and see, and I should do it again. So after our lectures, we went to the ATM. This time around, there was nobody there. So it was just me and him. So it was like, oh yeah, do it now. Do it. I thought you said it brought out money for you yesterday. Oh yeah, do it. So I prayed on the card. I prayed on the card and I slotted in the ATM. Guess what? Nothing happened. The ATM didn't bring any cash and anything, and he looked at me like, I was like, no, I'm not lying. It's true. It happened. He was like, I beg, and all of that. So, but guess what? It truly happened, right? But one thing with miracles is God works with the sincerity of our hearts. We don't have to prove a point to people. I was trying to prove a point to him, and I was not in any desperate need. There was no need at the time. I was having cash with me, right? I was having everything with me. What I was just doing at that time was trying to prove a point to my friend Kende. And that's not how God works. God works with the sincerity of our hearts. You don't have to prove a point to people. Just pray for whatever it is you're trusting God for. Pray about it, and definitely a miracle will happen in your life.